Did you guys know Danny Phantump, who's built his entire YouTube channel on doing pack openings, giving you data on those openings, is really evil? He shouldn't be opening all those packs, right? All this time, all the people have been liking him and growing his channel and growing and growing and growing. It was actually truly because he was doing something wrong, not good, not doing something well that people enjoyed, but something evil, nefarious. Pokémon, who has built his channel on giving out business advice for Pokemon stores, evil. From 0 to 54,000 followers, all that time. It wasn't actually because people enjoyed watching it. It's because they were truly disgusted by his behavior. That hair, they were secretly disgusted. This is the truth. How do we know? Because it's all come to light now. You have all these PokeTubers, many, many more than just Pokémon and Danny Phantump, right? Those are just the bigger ones I'm naming on here, but they've been evil this whole time. You should have never liked them, right? They have finally repented and swore to not do any more openings, to not give business advice, that collecting all this data was wrong all this time, and they're not going to do it anymore. So they're doing something that the community loved for years and helped them grow their channel, form their business, and they never changed. And people are happy. They gave all this business advice, helped out many businesses, helped my businesses. Many people don't know, actually, when I first opened my business, it was actually because of Danny Phantump. Even had a private talk with him through email. He helped me quite a bit. But it's repentant time, right? They were truly evil from all that stuff. How do we know? They've sworn to stop doing pack openings, gathering that day, that stuff you've always enjoyed. They're stopping it. They're not going to give the business advice anymore. Why? Because it's wrong now. It's wrong. Because the market, and because you got people complaining. Them complainers. The negative voices are always the loudest voices, okay? You got to ignore those. Anytime you are doing something good, doing something well, people are going to hate you for it. And if you are truly doing something positive, and you're doing something you believe are good, in Rudy from Alpha Investments words, stay the course. Don't change. Because again, it wasn't wrong for you to do pack openings 10 minutes ago, but all of a sudden it is now. It's wrong for you to give business advice it was right to give business advice 10 minutes ago, but now it's wrong. Why? Because you got a few loud voices complaining? Screw them. I get it. I get the frustration. People saying like, well, you got this crazy market and you got all these people trying to scalp and take advantage of it. Well, by you making these business videos, Pokémon, you're incentivizing, encouraging these people to do bad things. Okay. Did you guys know having antibiotics encourages terrorists to keep living? We should get rid of all the antibiotics. It's evil. It's wrong. It could be used for bad things. Bad people use electricity. We should get rid of all electricity. It's being used for bad things. Do you guys see where I'm starting to go with this? So, no matter what, people are going to complain. You cannot allow those negative voices to deter you from what you've been doing good, from what you've been doing well all this time. All this time, getting all the support and all this love for doing the same thing. Now, all of a sudden, because something's changed, for instance, the market, you're viewed as evil. Well, those people who are coming after you now, do you think you're actually going to appease them? Do you think they're actually going to be happy later? No. You might make them happy on this point, but guess what? Because you gave in on that one, as soon As something else pops up that they're angry about, pitchforks, torches, they're ready. They're coming after you any moment they can now. Those are the people you do not want to support, right? As a gym owner, I've had people who've come into my gym and they're like, I want to train, but I don't want to pay. Okay. Well, I got some jobs. Well, I don't want to do that. I just want to train here. Right? What times can I come in and just, roll and go against people, come to your class? Why? Like, well, I'm special. I want to train. I don't want to support you, but you should support me. And I've actually have given in and done that before. Like when we first opened, I was like, you know what? Had this guy, okay? He came in. He goes, hey, man, I'm training over here. I loved your class. It was so amazing. I loved what you taught. I loved your teaching style. I want to sign up with you. I'm like, great. Start signing him up. He's like, wait, I got to call my other gym and cancel my membership. I'm like, right now? That's kind of odd, dude. Like, okay. He starts calling his other instructor. He looks at me and goes, what should I tell him? I'm like, I was like, hey, that's between you and them. That's none of my business. I'm not saying to cancel your membership there. That's between you and them. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, hey, I'm canceling. And you can tell the guy on the phone was just kind of thankful he was gone, to be honest. He looks at me. He's like, okay, cool. He goes to sign. He's already agreed upon the price. And he goes, that price is a little high. I was paying $120 a month there. Could you meet that? Because money's tight. And because we just opened, I was like, you know what? That's fine. That's fair. Okay. I'll match the other place's price. He said, okay, great. Thank you so much. Actually, could you make it $100 instead of $120? That's very insulting. You just went, you're like, hey, can you match this other gym's price? I'm like, yeah, sure. Out of kind of smart. And they go, actually, could you be lower? I was paying that, but I don't want to pay that with you. Like, that's very insulting. So you're saying you were willing to pay them that amount, but you're not willing to pay me that amount. You clearly don't like our stuff better, because otherwise you're showing it's less of value. And you know what? I swallowed. I was like, okay, whatever. Right? Sure. This person stole 3 pairs of pants from the gym, never brought them back, only ever paid tuition that once, missed payment 4 times, never paid. Okay? Always came late to class, broke tons of stuff in the gym. But I could never have guessed. Well, I could have. He didn't want to meet the requirements that everyone else does, the investments everyone else makes into my business. He saw no value in that. He didn't treat it as valuable, right? That sign of, I don't want to pay that. That's immediate red flag of, okay, this is a reciprocal thing. You're saying you'll pay me this. I'm going to spend extra time. I'm going to make sure you get a good experience and make sure you grow in life. And you're saying, no. I don't want to fulfill my end. I want you to do all of it, right? Give it to me. That's not a healthy relationship. That's one to avoid. Immediately put a stop on that, okay? So you got these people in the Pokemon hobby saying, I demand you quit doing all these things you've always done because I'm jealous. Danny Phantump, you are doing all these pack openings and gathering data. It's been great for 4 or 5 years. But I am mad now because I can't find product. You don't open those 3 boxes because it makes me feel better? Like, Timmy in the comment section who's complaining about not finding product and saying it's wrong, Danny Phantom's opening this, is he actually getting that booster box directly from Danny Phantom? No. But let's say he did. What about the 400 other people? Is Danny Phantom not even more evil now because he appeased those 3, but didn't the rest? Here's the thing. You can't please all of them. If you've been doing something well from the beginning, keep doing it. Don't allow yourself to be swayed. Pokey-Annie, you've been doing these videos all this time. And it's been great. But now, because people are complaining, you're wanting to stop. Well, did you think about this? What about all the people who supported you, who loved you, took care of you, watched your channel, bought from you, and now you're not supporting them? For the people who want to complain and harm you. You are now not making the same content that all those people loved. all those people supported you for. What about them? Danny Phantump, you've stopped doing your data collection, which is the thing that made your channel. All these people loved it. All the people supported you. But now you're stopping because of a loud few. What about those people who supported you? Screw them? This is why, if you truly believe you are doing something good in your heart, don't change. You will always have people who will complain. People will always try and make you see their side. And in this instance, in this Pokemon market instance, it's jealousy. It's greed. They are looking at their shopping carts and going, I can't find product, which I get, and it's upsetting. But then they look at them and go, it's your fault. You are opening stuff. That's unfair. I don't want you to be able to open stuff. I don't get it. I'm not going to have more by you not opening that stuff. I don't care. I want you to be just as unhappy as I am. That is worse than jealousy. That is called envy. Okay? Jealousy is when you want what they have, right? Envy is you just don't want someone else to have it because you don't have it, right? That can be pretty evil stuff. That's, everyone goes net negative. Jealousy is a little more natural, right? Well, I want that. Oh, why don't I have it? Give it to me, right? But just saying, oh, I want that. Well, you can't have it even if I stop having it. That's fine. You don't have it. I'll be happy because we're both miserable now. That doesn't help anybody. So, I'm a small YouTube channel. No one cares. But here's the thing. I'm not going to stop selling at MSRP. It don't matter how difficult it goes. How many people, you know how many angry messages I get? You're sold out. This is BS. If you just didn't sell at MSRP, I can find product on your site. Like, okay. Well, I believe it's more moral to sell at MSRP than jack up the price so other people can find products who's willing to pay. I get people who are angry at me because I limit product on release day. That's okay. I know what I'm doing is correct. I get people who message me, and again, I get it. I'm not dogging on them, but they're upset that I won't reserve them specifically an item before pre-orders. Go, well, you know what? I'll pay extra if you can just go ahead and let me order now so I can guarantee myself one versus what you're doing for everyone else. Treat me special. I can't. That person can get as angry as they want. They can be mad at me. They cannot support me anymore. That's fine. If they believe what they're doing is morally right, good. However, I got to stick to my morals. Morals don't change. They don't float away in the wind when the wind blows. It doesn't change depending on the direction. It's solid. It doesn't move. Now, if I'm truly doing something wrong and I learn about that and I'm educated about that, I will change my opinion. But when I truly believe something's right, it's very hard to change my opinion on that. I will never stop selling MSRP. I will always do pre-orders after I have confirmed numbers for my distributor. I will limit product when product is scarce. Another one people complain about. When a product is super scarce, for instance, like the Super Premium Collection coming out, we got allocation numbers on those. They're not extremely low, but they're not extremely high. So we're going to do what we've always done. I'm going to take 75% of that inventory. I'm going to offer it to my highest purchasing customers, right? Not value-wise, but how often and regularly they purchase from me. I see they purchase 3-4 times a month from me. Well, they're higher up on the list, right? Actually, Wix has a little thing for that who shows you how frequently. Doesn't matter of the actual dollar value, it's how frequent. I message them before anyone else and go, hey, would you like this? I'm going to do that for this. I'm going to sell 75% of my product to them before it ever goes on the website. People are like, well, that's not fair. I'm new. I get it. This is also why I take the other 25% and I will throw it up on the site. So someone who's new still has opportunity to get the product. However, those people supported me. They buy from me daily. So I'm going to support them. And here's the thing, though. It's completely fair. You can start purchasing and supporting. Right, again, the dollar value don't matter. What you can, right? And then you'll be one of those lucky people, right? Someone wants to complain to me about that and go, well, that's unfair. I got $10,000. Give it to me. Don't matter to me. Okay? If you believe you are doing something right in life, don't let the negative commenters drag you down. People who don't know you will want you to be just as miserable as them, and they see the good work you are doing, and it's a reflection of them of, well, why didn't I do that? If he succeeds, I'm a failure. So they want you to be a failure too. Don't listen to them. Everyone's crazy until proven right. Then they're called a genius. Remember that. This will also even happen with family. Now, when family do it, it's typically coming from a good place. They don't want to see you harmed or let down. But that's just as bad. Because if they're telling you don't do it, you'll fail because they don't want to see you get hurt, well, you're just as likely to fail, right? If you believe you're doing something right, stay the course. Do your best. Go forward, okay? I'm ranting today. I'm tired of seeing everyone giving in to the negativity. Keep moving forward. Throw in Aaron Yeager here. Keep moving forward. Do what you believe is right. And stick to your guns. The negativity will go away. And the people who actually care about you and support you, they will stay by your side. And those are the people you want to support. Not the ones who will come after you any chance they get.